What's up, my friends? And we're looking today on G193 zinc alloy, fully metal one. It's a zinc actually. CO2 blowback 1911 trader version, age 18 and up. But it's not gonna be just a review. It's gonna be breakdown review for bad things about the gun. Especially that one particular one. I bought it on an eBay, which I decided to return right away. But it didn't happen because the actual seller told me I can keep the gun and I can get full refund. And from that step I decided to keep it and fix it as far as I could. So I did fix it, but I still have a lot of problems and I don't want to even talk about it. Anyway, let's start with the box. The actual box is pretty firm one. As well, that gun from the Valve company, which is kind of not a bad company, but still I've seen a lot of people been reviewing another guns and they kind of have same kind of troubles. The actual box is pretty hardish, the hard plastic, nothing slamming around in there and nothing floating in there. And inside of the box we don't have that does not come with it. Okay, it comes with Allen key to remove and install the CO2 tank, the actual G193, which is a 1911 short version, and around 150-200 BBs, 0.2 grams, 6 mils. I also get 23 grams aluminum one, 6 mils, and I got a suppressor, which looks awesome with it. And it doesn't really, I mean, works as I wanted to. The thread is messed up in there, so I have to replace that, the tip, the front tip. I also have to paint the orangey for safety things if I wanted to use in airsoft field. But it does look with the suppressor really nice, and it actually gets some of the the shots actually getting not that loud as it going to. I'm not gonna be showing you how does it shoot. You can check it out the other videos in there, but we'll talk about the bad things in that gun, also about the good things, what I like it. First, the most important thing, what I do like about the gun, how it sits in the hand. My hand size is a large size, and it sits super cool, especially with the, whenever you hold it with the two hands. If you're right-handed, my actual right hand big finger sits right on the back safety, which is getting you extra space for it and extra movements, which is a cool thing. Whenever I'm getting a gun from the holster, it's always I'm always getting the finger underneath, and that way I know it's on the safety. So bam, bam, bam. I'm not gonna be shooting because it's already noon, which is a lot of people is sleeping around this area. Okay, the first thing, how it sits in the hands, super nice, super firm. All this like clicking noise, blowback is super cool. Lots of realistic things, realistic pieces. 1911 have all those 3 safety buttons, basically the slider lock, the back safety, and how you call it, the grip safety. So it's another cool thing whenever you pull it out the gun from the holster and the back safety is not on. So as far as you're not gonna press the grip safety, you're not gonna shoot yourself, which is a good thing. And almost hit the fire. Another thing, all those grooves, they are super nice and they're on a proper spot whenever you wanna slide the slider, either from the back, either from the front. So those are pretty cool things, and I do like about it. As well, the grip, it's not a best grip, but it's not a worse grip. So I would say it's 60% positive than negative. Also, the trigger, it does have little movements up and down, but nothing special. A lot of airsoft Unreal guns have those kind of things, but it's drill one, the 3 holes at the trigger, and it have this nice groove, nice depth of feel of, you feel yourself pretty confident whenever you holding the trigger. and a trigger actually getting that almost no soft spot. So either you press in and shoot it, either you feel the trigger right away, which is, I do like it. It doesn't have that like push 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 shot, just right away, bam, shakalaka. Okay, and basically this is the only things what I do like it. I do like how blowback is working, how there's gas coming out from the barrel from the back. I mean, magazine slides out, slides in. Kind of a cool thing, but as far as we get into the magazine had the two problems, and they both are major and they are big problems. The first and the most important, it's a valve. After 2 CO2 tanks, I believe I used about 5 or 7 clips. It's around 70 up to 100 BBs. You're not gonna get more than that while just shooting it, because you have the blowback, you have a lot of gas just going to somewhere. Another thing, it's actual valve. Right now it's just pretty good, but whenever the CO2 tank go into the halfway, I guess halfway or so, and especially after you use the gun for a little bit, it started leaking the gas, which is annoying thing. You have to remove the clip, you have to move the actual valve, and then gonna start working. Kind of, I've been trying to remove the valve, cleaning. It's been working for a couple mags fine, and then just gonna start back over. Another thing, it's actual that root in there for the BBs. The mag been jamming the BBs. If you loaded more than 4 BBs in there, it started jamming them, and actually first BBs going in the barrel, and then you don't have any BBs in there in the top spot of the magazine, and the chamber cannot catch anything. So you just shooting with no BBs, just the air in there. And there was a problem, but I fixed it by removing the bottom plate, which is the flip head screw, remove the spring, hold the assembly, and grind the paint inside, which is being same paint like the outside. It feels rubbery. I guess that's why it's been jamming the bullets in there, holding them. It doesn't allow the bullet going higher than it has to be. But it might just that mag, but you have to try it out, a different one, the new one. I don't want to buy it. I don't want to spend extra money for it, because it's already unlucky one. And right away to the first thing what I noticed whenever I remove it from the box, it's a barrel. How bad is moving? It's kind of normal, you're gonna say, but I already fixed it by adding a lot of duct tape. Yeah, it sounds funny, it sounds stupid, it sounds weird, but I add a lot of duct tape in inner barrel, which is the inner barrel for it now sits straight, and the bullet actually goes straight. They used to go like the chaotic chart. They go into the left, to the right, up and down, and you cannot find out where they're gonna go next. Yep, it might. I'm not the best shooter, I'm not the best aimer, but it's a bit. It was the aim, the barrel problem, because whenever you put the suppressor, and it was with the normal thread, I just break it down. The actual BBs been going into suppressor, and they've been smashing actual inside of the suppressor instead of like falling out from the different hole from the outside. And it was a big deal about it. But like I said, I fixed it. Another thing, it's the back side. Why they did it? Because of the gun is shorter, and the actual front side is closer, so they have to like slide it to the back side. But at the first, you literally can see like 16 of an inch, even less than that, of the front side, and on top of that, it's aiming like way higher than it's supposed to be. it might duct tape inside of it, but I've been trying to add the duct tape as proportional as possible. So I mean, it's a chance, but still I cannot adjust it because it's already all the way down and the gun shooting like higher by 3 inches from the 10 feet, and if you go in even for farther distance, it's going in higher than that, which is kind of a good because it have a lot of power, which I do like it. I shoot myself in the hand once, actually through the blanket, and been hurt. I had a little thing in there, the red one, so it got away for a couple of days. Still, but in this section, pretty good for the magazine, for removing magazine. Then the back safety. Back safety has the system lock in this because of the two sides, either the left-handed, either the right-handed. So either way you can use them both. But the back safety is getting loose because the technology how they connect two pieces, male and female, by just sliding in and type it up, so it kind of locked. But whenever you move them up and down, they like start getting loose, and just left piece just falling out and you lose it at least. I fixed it by adding the super glue in there. Yeah, also a lot of laugh. Okay, so let's take it for the parts. The last thing I will show you in there. So to remove the actual barrel, you have to remove the screw at the back. Probably you cannot see it in there, but you have to remove the screw at the back. Have to remove the whole assembly from the back in there. The chamber, the slider in there, blah blah blah, and then you can remove the actual rod here. And then you can remove the inner out barrel, then you can remove the inner barrel, and you can add something there. Okay, that wasn't the biggest problem, but after 2 or 3 magazines, after fixing the magazine, it started jamming the actual slider. Slider being fixed by grinding off the right trigger pin, which is being for some reason been locking here, and it has this special groove which is going in. I have no clue what it does, and it did not, I don't know, it did not change any of the shooting. So it does work, it does slide, it does lock the slider. And another thing, I just make it more around the left pin. I wasn't about to grind at all. And after that, my problems goes away, so I was happy about it, and I'm actually happy about the gun for it now. It might, just my version, have all those problems, all those things, but it's kind of not the coolest thing to have it. Just make a little quickie shot. Wow, looks nice, looks awesome. And I think if the magazine is empty, it's gonna lock the slider automatically. So drop down, new mag, slide out. Cool, yeah? Right on, guys. Anyway, it was kind of quick, kind of not long-term review, and especially about the bad things. Another thing, the paint at the bottom of the magazine is just peeling off, but it's not a big deal. Anyway guys, if you like the video, please put a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel here or there, and leave me a comment below if you have any questions about it. Thanks.